Okay, good evening, everyone. Today we are having our group discussion, our second group discussion. So before we go deeper in our session, let's introduce ourselves first. I'm Shasmira Ganesan with matrix number 207323.
Okay, my name is Nur Ridwana binti Said and my matrix number is 207712.
Hi, my name is Rahman with matrix number 207796.
Hi, my name is Kairunisa Karim and matrix number 20856A.
Hello everyone, my name is Pon Malar and my matrix number is 205703.
Hi everyone, my name is Aina Farhana binti Iskandar. My matrix number is 205457.
Hi, everyone. Nice to see you all again. So for
Hi.
today,
Hi.
we are going to discuss on a poem that will be recited by Group 1 on a issue of pollution. So after they recited the poem, we will have our group discussion lah. So I invite Group 1 to recite their poem now.
Okay, so I represent my group 1 to recite the poem of pollution for this time. So I will start sharing the screen now. Okay, so I will read stanza 1 and stanza 2. And for stanza 3 and 4, I'll give it to my other member. Okay, I'll start first. I still remember, go for a hike before the sun dawn, inhale all the fresh air until the trees are all chopped down. I still remember, stare at the sky and felt serene, until clouds of gas covers over, till I'm suffocating to breathe.
I still remember to dive in the ocean until dump and oil tanks turn the radiant blue into toxic poison.
Robbing the beauty of earth to fulfill mankind's desires. But now all I can see is harm until all the nature are facing extinctions.
So let's discuss about this poem. What do you guys think?
Hi, as for me, it's really interesting with the use of the words and the meaning from this poem. It's really go deep inside, which is from where we learn before this how beautiful the sky is until we are no longer to see the beautifulness of the sky as we are having a pollution such as air pollution and then like the ocean stanza 3. I still remember to dive in the ocean until dumb and all things turn the radiant blue to toxic ocean, which is we can see nowadays how the clear water, the clear sea is no longer clear as we used to see the long time ago. That's all for me.
Thank you, Nisa. For me, I would say that the repetition of I still remember, it signifies the important messages as it conveys the emotional state of the persona. Don't you guys think? Don't you guys think so?
I
Yes,
agree with
I
what Anna said.
I would say that this poem is filled with emotion because of the pollution that is going around this world.
Yeah, I also think like that. And this poem is actually very well explained and it also explained the today's scenario, especially about the nature and all. So I think the poem is quite wonderful.
Yeah, I kind of like the use of words in this poem because how she used the words come in oil tanks. It was kind of deep meaning, the human activity which cause harm to natures. Yeah, it's pretty deep.
I agree with what Akmal said because the usage of the words are not very complex, which made the poem is very easy to understand. The message was clear, lah, like it was clearly delivered. And Aina, do you have anything to say?
Yeah, I think this poem is doesn't have a very implicit value, and all are explicit. As we can see, the persona is going straight to the point, which talk about the fresh air, to the trees and the sky, and to the clouds of gas covers over, where we can clearly see as that was all related with pollution.
What do you guys think
I
about the
would like to
message?
add something. Yeah, I would like to add something. Thank you, Mira. Um, this poem that we met has 4 stanzas, and the first 3 explain about the land pollution, air pollution, and water pollution, which is appropriate for the context of the poem, as these 3 are the most common pollution. Don't you guys think? And I would say that this impacts the reader to a great degree about pollution,
Yeah, I agree with
right?
Wana.
We agree
Yeah.
with you.
Yeah, I like the arrangement of the stanza. Like each stanza contains 4 lines, which is neat and tidy. I like it, which drawn readers to understand it well. Right.
True, Akmal. I also feel that this poem has beautiful emotions. The way it described how beautiful our earth used to be, and now it's like the place is not the same anymore. So it's like kind of sad there.
Yeah, I also think the same, and I would like to say that the personal point of view is first person point of view because the person is using his point of view. As we can see, he's using I still remember, like we can see through the person's eyes, which represent themselves.
Nisa, do you have anything to say?
Okay. I would like to. I really like the last stanza 4, which it's explained that robbing the beauty of earth to fulfill mankind desires, but now all I can see is harm until all the nature of its extinction, which is it describes a lot about how people nowadays are focusing on building lots of apa, um, high like buildings, shopping complex, shopping mall, all of that, and they forget to uh, conserve the forest itself, which is
Yeah,
nowadays we can see
preservation.
lots of extinction against all the wild animal nowadays. And also, it's not uh, only happen to the animal, we also suffer, which is increase of health problem nowadays. It's really good meaning for me.
Thank you, Nisa. Akmal, do you wanted to add just now?
Yeah, in my point of view, that this the persona, which reminds me that we as humans should work with nature so that we both nature and human and thrive together.
Okay, guys.
Um, okay. I think that although this poem flows well, maybe we can improve this poem in terms of the capital letters. And also I think that the punctuation is needed for readers to stop and to consider the weight of the phrases, right?
Yeah,
Maybe
I quite
add
agree
some
with
comma.
Manu. Yeah, especially we can use the explanation mark to to pressure the sentence for the readers to realize how the how nature is important.
True, Mother. We
So
also there are also several grammar mistakes, but then it's fine because the message is still clear lah. Everyone can understand the message, right? So, do you guys have anything else to add? Do you guys want to talk it out?
Can you guys think of any moral values that you guys can get from this?
uh, I can see all the moral value about conservation, conserving, which is um, it's a simple say humanity, humanity against the earth, which is how it is important that humanity inside us help us to protect the earth from anything living on the organism on earth.
For the moral value, I also think that we have to practice, we have to spread more awareness about this because right now people are taking this matter as a small matter because they are so invest in upcoming technology and all. They are ignoring how important nature is. So I think it's very important for us to spread awareness, and I think through this poem it's a better way for us to spread awareness, right?
yeah, I quite agree with
Yes.
Sash because poem is actually one way to create awareness instead of doing campaign and all that. So I think this poem is very suitable for the younger generation and also adults to improve themselves on how to take their responsibility to take care the nature and all that.
Yes, I agree with Malar and Shasmira also. And I think the another moral values is the love of nature. This poem that we met, warning us about the effects of pollution on the environment, and it is to remind us to love nature. Also, we should be responsible. It is us humans who poison the environment without careless attitude and greed. So we must take the responsibility for the crimes against nature.
I
I
think this poem give a positive impact for the reader, for them to realize that the importance of to apply the 3R to their daily life, to our daily life, which is reuse, reduce, recycle to save our earth, and also to be more concerned towards the environment so that we will be more concerned towards the environment and can lead to less pollution in the future.
Yeah. Can I add some more?
sure.
Yes, go on.
I think that the humankind, especially us, should be more selfless towards nature. That we should think and consider all our action, because we're here not live only human. We live with others, with the trees, with the animals, the ocean. So we have to see the nature as the human too, because we have to act kind to them.
I am completely agree with Akmal. Hence, that is why we choose to do this poem with the title pollution. It is the greed of mankind that is the main cause of the pollution that is destroying the environment. And uh, me, as I think that by doing this poem, it reminds us that we need to be moderate in the way we live, not to be extreme and greedy to want more than we need.
Yes,
Thanks,
we need
Anna.
to stop having.
Hey guys, do you have anything else to add on? If that's not, we shall wrap up our session. Is there anything? Anyone? Anyone?
Nah, I think that would be enough for me for all the poems.
So if it's so, I hope you guys all had a great time together. I had a great time. And thank you for the time spent, guys. So we'll see you all in the next session. Bye.
Thank
Bye
you.
bye. Thank you
Bye.
guys.
Thank you,
Thank
See
you,
everyone.
you
guys.
guys next week.
See you
Bye.
guys next week.